to be of service to us, her listeners. Who is Belinda? She says she is a messenger. The 12 big guns, as she often calls them, appear to her in many guises, including hula skirts and ridiculous hair fashions. They are Christians sometimes rabbis or Buddhas, male or female. That doesn't matter. What matters is that they talk through her, and she makes herself hollow like a singing reed to their voices and their teachings. I have known Belinda for 19 years, and never have I heard her speak other than the truth, even if I didn't want to hear it. Always what has come through her has been unadulterated. She is very humble, but she magnetizes a power so intense and clear that anyone reading her or listening to her experiences something of the sound and light of the divine that she is speaking of. The authority that rings through her words is what makes me pick up my pen and write to you, the reader and the listener, to let go and let her words sing within you. You will not only hear messages of loving kindness, which is what the great archangels say they are sending us, but you will be given the tools to practice and to achieve transformation. These are mainly easy visualizations, color tools, and simple affirmations that anyone can practice. Try them. They work. You will also be given a glossary of terms that clarify many complex ideas in simple and concise language. I love the glossary. Her approach to God, Mother, Father, God, the chakras, your karma, the human soul, male and female, the inner child, are unique visions that differ from anything you will read in other books in the spiritual literature. What you get is original channeled material. Her words flow like a crystalline river whose source she entices you to find. Follow her words. Open the book anywhere you are guided to. Plunge into the world she lives in, and you will begin to get the taste of oneness. Foreword by Catherine Shainberg. Catherine Shainberg, PhD, is a psychologist, healer, and teacher with a private practice in New York City. In 1982, she founded the School of Images, schoolofimages.com, dedicated to teaching the revelatory dream and Kavanah, intent, techniques of the ancient Sephardic Kabbalistic tradition. She conducts imagery and dreaming workshops internationally. Preface: Communicating with Angels. I have always believed in the presence of angels. I have a memory from birth of being wheeled quickly down a long hospital corridor. I can remember the painful sounds and hurtful lights, the smell of antiseptic, the whiteness of the nurse's clothing. I can remember, as if it was yesterday, a strange sense of shock and wonder of being back on earth. And then I saw them, the magnificent beings of sound and light surrounding me. I remember their happy colors and soft singing. I can clearly recall their smiling faces and the great comfort they provided. They stayed with me during the long hours I would spend in nature as a young child. It was in the forest that my imagination worked the best, and I could see beyond the limits of this mundane plane. During my early years, I was certainly an intuitive right-brainer using the creative and emotional centers of one's brain. When I turned 11, I decided that I wanted to be a scientist. When I turned 12, I remember hearing a huge door slam shut in my head. The angels lived on the other side of that door because I was no longer able to see them or communicate with them. However, I never stopped asking for their help. I grew up, studied to become a biologist, and believed I would be working in a research lab for the rest of my life.